Yo everyone, we're back of Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we had a bit of a trounce, a bit of a jaunt, a bit of a wander, a gander as it were, around Messeldom. And not quite the most, what am I trying to say? It was a fun time, It's a new area, so it's interesting to go around, but as far as what actually happened, we didn't have too much. Despite the fact that we've gone through we went through day into night, we're just kind of chilling, figuring out what's going on with Almata. Actually, no, we had one thing going on. The kid with the briefcase, who apparently had some major stuff happen with his father or something like that, which led us to Zecht Arms. I'm kind of underselling what happened, but it's not the type of thing you instantly think of. Also, off camera, I took care of the second floor of the Garten, whatever you call it. And I got some crazy stuff. I got like a bonus for Judith was like the most used member or something for it. And I got power-ups for like all of her crafts basically. So I don't know how notable that'll be, but it's something to take note of. Also, yeah, everyone's besides Elaine is at level 20 now. Hopefully that doesn't keep us over-leveled or anything, but something of note. Also, I left a few NPCs in here. We still gotta talk to Granny Dearest and Gotti.
Now this is a piping hot combination. You really know your stuff, Dominique.
As if there were ever any doubt. You're no slouch yourself, though, Director. It takes a keen mind to visualize an idea right after hearing it. Well, look who came to pay us a visit.
You two sound like you're talking up a storm here. Having a little chat about showbiz?
There we are, man. You see, I've been racking my brain for ways to push the alluring combo of Eros and savagery to even greater extremes. When I brought it up to Dominique, she pointed out a blind spot that had to slip on me entirely. Blind spot!
That's saying a lot coming from you. Let me guess. Did Grammy advise you to mix in some audio magic?
You're spot on. Director Gotti here is second to none when it comes to exhilarating staging. But as for sound design in particular, making the most of the movie's score, he's no match for me.
I'll say, it never occurred to me to accompany a scene that thrilling with a sorrowful bolero. And without any sound effects at that, I have to admit I wasn't all that convinced at first. But once I closed my eyes and played the scene out of my mind, I saw it. The elevated sensation and immersion. The pathos bubbling over.
What else did you expect from a legendary chansonnier? Sure enough, in all the events and plays Grammy made hits out of, the music always played a major role. Subverting musical expectations is something a lot of productions have used to transform themselves.
Audio usage aside, however, it's up to you to blend all the elements together in a cohesive movie, Director. At the very least, whatever you put together had better live up to the number I picked out.
Say no more, Dominique. Your son of choice will be woven into Salvatore Gotti's greatest, most cathartic show of Eros yet.
Oh my god. Voicing Gotti always takes it out of me. Woof.
Director Gotti here is a more engaging fellow than most. There are very few men who can talk on my level when it comes to entertainment. It's been a long while since I had somebody worth drinking the night away with. This just might be the one.
Indeed. The world is right to call Dominique a legend. She went up to me good there. Sorry, I'm undoing my coat.
You don't have a coat, Director.
Don't worry, that's the booze talking. Not to mention, the definition of entertainment slots in seamlessly with mine. Tonight, we're gonna while away the hours by sharing as many industry secrets as my heart can handle.
Well, these two. Miss Kokona, are you sure this is really the place to be gathering material? The way I recall it, Akira and the rest of the main characters were all underage. Oh, they are. But I wanted to find a nice spot to relax. For me. Anyhow, this club is the real deal, huh? Just look at how raunchy that girl on the stage is getting. God damn. Please stop leering at the dancers, Miss Kokona. You're embarrassing me. Huh, so Cronin isn't good with places like these. Not that I care one way or the other. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I can relax here. Just isn't the same as how I pictured it. Not to say it doesn't pique my interest, but what I need is someplace cozy and comfortable. The hedonism. The degeneracy. No, I need to stay strong. For Miss Kakona's artistry, I'll wade through hell and high water. Good luck with that, pal. Good luck with that. Anyways, there really wasn't many NPCs I left to go on. That's the thing, is when you go to places like these, a lot of the NPCs you're not going to be seeing too often, so they aren't going to stand out in the long run. And now that I've realized that, I'm just like, well, I can kind of go and do whatever now, can't I? Anyways, we have a side quest that we left yesterday. Yesterday? That was 2 or 3 days ago. That's not right.
You must be the guy we're looking for. Arkwright Solutions. We're here about the request you posted. Well, if it isn't the Spriggan. Thanks for coming. Alright, let's step to it. Why don't you start by giving us some more info about your request? Your note said you wanted us to catch somebody who's been spray painting your boats? That's right. It's turned into a real problem. You see, I run a number of different businesses, and we use my ships for foreign trade. But just take a look at this. That sure is something. Kind of impressive, honestly. They did it so quickly, too. One of my employees stepped away for just a moment, and there it was.
Wow, really? Artistically speaking, it's very well done. Yeah, but I get why you wouldn't want a skull mark on a foreign trade vessel. Sounds like somebody was trying to grief you. I don't mean for this to sound accusatory, but is it possible you've wronged someone recently?
No, I don't believe I have. Not that everything's smooth sailing all the time, but things have been pretty stable in Messeldom for a while now. However, I have heard a few rumors recently. Apparently, this exact style of graffiti has become quite the common sight in the area, even in public spaces. I suspect that whoever's responsible for those is also the one who did this to my ship. Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess we did see some graffiti around town earlier. Still, if it's really that big of an issue, why haven't you taken this to the police yet?
Right. It seems a little bit odd to reach out to a Spriggan for help. Given the nature of the image, the culprit could easily be held on charges of both property damage and slander.
I suppose that's a fair question. But if something like this were to rile me up, I'd never be able to do business in Messeldom. The thing is, even with Almata out of town, crime is still pretty high around here. Getting the law involved is a good way to build grudges. By going to a Spriggan, I'm trying to prevent any future retaliation.
Is it really that dangerous around here? I guess you can never be too careful about your livelihood.
Agreed. If I hadn't heard about Arkwright Solutions, I'd be in a world of trouble right now. Anyway, given the situation, if you find the suspect, I'd like you to tell them off with a simple reprimand. That is, if they agree to help clean their rod off my ship. What do you say? Do you think you can help me? Well, it does sound like our kind of job. Still, I'm not too sure about this one, but should we go ahead and accept anyway?
Yeah, sure. Law and chaos. Interesting.
Alright, it's a deal. Take your case. Thank you so much. I'm in your debt. And just so you know, the rumors didn't specify anything about what the artist looks like. That being said, I believe I've heard they work almost exclusively at night. Using the dark to stay hidden, huh?
Makes sense. Coming from Grimcrat. Sounds like now's as good a time as any to start investigating then.
Yeah, let's head to the back streets first. Somebody slinking around at night will probably find him there.
I suppose it is where we're most likely to find our next lead.
Look at the time. I have some work I need to attend to. Yada yada. Calling me a call, 835.
Let's get this party started.
Quest, the artist. Over to the back alley. That's where the other one is. Yeah, bro.
Sure looks a lot like the art we saw on that ship.
Yada yada yada, we got questions.
Haven't seen you man here before.
Sure, you guys like it too, huh?
I've been thinking about it ever since we spotted it earlier. It's a nice little tidbit that they have it here because of the active voice last time. It's incredible. Was this done with spray paint? I doubt a public wall is the best place to be doodling, though.
What did you say? Look, it's not just doodling, alright? It's a graffiti.
Sorry. It's alright, Katra. Graffiti's still kind of an on-the-rise thing. I'd heard about it before, but this is my first time seeing a piece so up close and personal.
Yeah, it's pretty avant-garde. You guys really seem to know your stuff.
Can't you just feel the heat pouring off this thing? The subtle messaging. When the world's trying to rein you in, you gotta break yourself out. Huh? I thought this was about causing havoc and wrecking shit. What? Man, that's exactly why I don't associate with uncultured losers like you. What'd you just say to me? You're cruising for a bruising, pal.
Hey, hold on, guys. To each their own, alright?
So, I'm guessing you two didn't make this?
No, the real artist actually painted right over a piece of our own.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's whatever. Just something that happens around here. Only so many places in town to do us up. To do on the walls anyway. It's kind of like a turf battle, but for artists.
Oh my god, Splatoon.
Of course, if somebody paints over our stuff with someone lame, we'll probably just beat their ass. But when it's this good, well, we just gotta deal.
You know, I kind of like their attitude.
We have lots of little unspoken rules like that. That's just how we roll around here. But this newbie doesn't seem to have figured that out yet.
Newbie?
Like I was saying before, there's places where graffiti's allowed and places where it ain't. See, a long time ago, there was this group of punks that liked to paint wherever they wanted. But then, they got sued by the tourism department. That's why we have a rule to only graffiti in places where it's not going to cause problems. This newbie doesn't seem to care, though. They're spray painting people's homes and everything, even the ones on the main street.
It sounds like it could be our culprit. Yeah, the description's practically a perfect match with the rumors.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Sorry, don't mind them. We're looking for someone that's been doing some graffiti around town. Any idea where we can find this newbie you were talking about?
Nah, never even met him ourselves. Not sure if they're just super stealthy or what. What we do know is that they're apparently pretty young. Now that you mention it, I did see some new graffiti over at the park when I last came through. Look pretty fresh. Maybe you guys want to try over there.
That's a pretty good lead. Thanks, guys.
The park's just up the stairs from here, right? Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Huzzah!
I was right. The paint's not even dry yet. Must have just been here.
This one's just as impressive as the last. Yeah, you can really tell they have a gift for art. I guess some people are just drawn to this kind of thing. And it's not like it's offensive art or anything. Most of it's pretty cool. I mean, the one had a skull on it, but it kind of feels like there's this longing to be free. Honestly, if you showed this to an appraiser, I bet they'd tell you it was worth a load of money. You can put a price on a wall? I'd never even considered. Wait, if that's true, don't you think the art could increase the value of Wilmer's boat then? I mean, assuming the culprit really is the newbie they were talking about.
Yeah, it's possible. You know, from how our client was talking, it sounded like he'd been in Messeldom for a long time. Given its reputation for culture, what with all the commerce, sightseeing, and movies and ballet. And ballet.
I always forget how it's pronounced. Is it... No, I think it's ballet. I don't know.
Seems kind of odd that he wouldn't know about the graffiti scene, or how valuable it could be.
Maybe it's just not in art? I mean, it probably just looks like scribbles to some people. I believe it's called rakugaki. No, that's how they call it in Japan. Wait, what the hell are we talking about? Besides, I'm sure having a skull painted on the side of your travel vessel isn't very good for business.
Yeah, guess you got a point there. Oh, looks like somebody's coming this way. Let's hide. If we're lucky, this might be here.
Hide? Where exactly? Oh, let's try the stairs over there. Leave it to Grimcat to find a place. Love and violence? What's a young girl doing out here at this hour? And all by herself? Seems like she's interested in that piece of graffiti. Bring out the spray paint. I cannot speak words tonight. Speak words. Phew. This punks really freaked me out earlier. I think I'm gonna clear for now, though. Still working on it? Ah, that's it. This guy had a bit more shading here, and... Perfect. What am I even doing wasting all my time on this? Must be stupid or something. Oh well. At least it helps me get all that pent-up energy out of my system. I was trying to read the text on her back of her coat, her jacket.
Looks like she's getting ready to leave. Seems like she's pretty good at avoiding people. My guess is she'll take off if we try to approach her now. Let's wait for her to get wherever she's going.
Oh god, it's another tailing mission, isn't it?
We'll try to talk to her when she's less guarded.
Yep. Oh boy. Get too close.
Let us hide.
Me. Brother. Do I even keep this in? I don't get dialogue from it, do I? Alright. And now we just go in. There's the SP. Yeah, it was just kind of simple. Literally just tailing mission. Phew.
Hey there. Going out tonight, isn't it?
Huh? Who the heck are you guys?
Arcade Solutions. We're what you might call fixers. There's a job we're on right now, and we're kind of on the lookout for somebody. Listen, all we ask is that you hear us out. If we don't like what we have to say, we'll just tell our client we couldn't find him. But we're gonna need you to be honest with us. Let's start with the most pressing question. You're the one who did that graffiti in the park, right?
You wouldn't be asking if you hadn't seen me. Yeah, I did it. What's it to you?
Alright, let's move on to the question number 2 then. Did you graffiti a skull onto one of the ships in the harbor recently?
Yeah, I think I did that one earlier this evening. The ship was so big, it's like it was made to be a canvas. You seem pretty proud of it. Sounds like we've got our culprit, alright.
The guy who owns that boat is looking for the person who's taken to decorating it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to come with us.
Whatever. He just wants me to clean it off, right? Pretty funny that he'd send fixers after me for something so small. Don't you think you should be a little bit more remorseful, young lady? You're lucky he wants to resolve things peacefully. He could have called the police, you know.
When you make a mess for somebody else, you gotta apologize for it.
Yeah. Thought I'd try and make a break for it, but sounds like that'd just make things worse. What a pain. By the way, what's your name? We'd like to tell your parents, to let your parents know what's going on. The name's Kisara, and I ain't got any parents. Oh, I didn't mean to. And since you'll probably ask, I ain't got a homie neither. I'm a stowaway from Northumbria. Only landed in Messeldom a few weeks ago. What? A stowaway?
Makes sense. Northumbria was in a pretty sorry state after that whole salt pail incident. But ever since they declared independence from the Empire, support for their rebuilding efforts has been on the rise.
It's what I've heard too. It seems like an odd time to stow away though. Oh sure, everybody else was in good spirits. Must have been nice to get a fresh start. But I couldn't stand it. Everything felt so suffocating. My dad died when I was young. For a long time it was just me and my mom. But then 5 years ago she had a rare disease and it was just getting worse. There wasn't much doctors could do, so they just put her on bed rest. But that's when the Northern War happened.
And the Empire invaded Northumbria.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they even declared it a province of the Empire. That's right, and for better or worse, they started reconstruction on Northumbria under their rule. After the war, a lot happened. We declared independence and life got easier for lots of people. And everyone who needed a doctor could finally get one. But as reconstruction went on, Mom kept getting worse and worse. The doctor said it was because she didn't get the treatment she needed from the start. And then At the end of last year, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to make you go through all of that again. I don't need your pity. My mom always talked about wanting to live overseas someday. I think Calvert was the place she wanted to visit the most. She used to go on and on about the legends you guys have here, like Grimcat and stuff. Said it sounded like an interesting place. Oh, did she? So I figured now that I was on my own, what better place to go? But all these people here got it so good. Kind of ticks me off. Anyway, once I learned about graffiti, I just started doing it to pass the time. Nothing more to it than that, really. And now here you are. Is it your story or mine? Whatever, it's fine. Let's just go talk to that ship guy so we can get this over with. Sounds good to me. Sounds to me like there's a little more going on here than just some graffiti. Let's deal with the request before I cross that bridge.
Sounds good to me. I'll get in touch with the client.
Well, at least she isn't running off. Better than some other people. A lot of others would run off.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting a little girl to be the culprit. I don't care if it's graffiti or whatever you call it, but you can't just go around drawing on other people's property.
Hey, aren't you going to apologize? Sorry I painted on your boat.
Apology accepted. Now, as long as you agree to help us paint over the drawing, we'll consider the matter settled.
Phew, I'm glad that was the end of it.
As for the rest of you, you have my sincere thanks. I'll have to walk her through the repainting process, so I'm afraid it's goodbye for now. Again, thanks for all your help. It's not gonna be easy, but make sure you do a good job, alright?
Hey, don't go getting all touchy, you creep.
Well then, with that, let me show you our warehouse.
I feel like Van had a reason for that. Did he drop, like, a listening device or something? Hey, where are we going? I thought we were heading to the boat.
You didn't really believe that, did you? I assume that means you don't understand the gravity of your actions, then. Allow me to explain.
Another shitty client, let's go!
You see, the material used to coat the outer shell of my ship is of incredibly high quality. Your worthless graffiti has damaged it, irreparably. I'll have to pay roughly 10 million mira to see it repaired. Did you really think something like that could simply be painted over?
How would I know?
You stupid. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Learn how to speak to your betters, you damn punk!
My apologies. Now, how do I get you to pay for this mess? Oh, I know. You can work for my company. Huh? Yes, that's an excellent idea. You can be our exclusive in-house artist. You know, I actually have a few contracts in the art world as well. I'm sure they'll be more than willing to pay for your work. Ah yes, what an amicable solution. So, what do you say? Well,
I need an answer!
alright, I'll do it. We have a deal. Pleasure doing business. Of course things turn out like this. I always get the shortest end of the stick. These people like goddess that just toss me aside, I hate all of it.
Now let me take you to the room I've prepared for you.
Don't worry, you'll be guaranteed food, clothes, and shelter. You'll never need to take a step out of my sight for the rest of your life.
Sorry, but I don't think I'll be letting this one slide, Wilmer.
The Spriggan. As much as I appreciate your help from earlier, I'm afraid I must ask that you leave. Trespassing is not an act I take lightly.
I think we'll be staying right here, actually. Especially after what we heard through the bug I placed on Kasara.
You placed a bug on me? Is that why you patted me on the back?
Did you now? I assume you have a reason for going to such lengths. Sure do. See, when we first approached you about your request, you were talking like you'd been in Messeldom for a while. And if that's true, there's no way you would have been already noticed. Kasara's art is crazy good. So good, in fact, that if someone were to sell it, they'd no doubt make a good deal of Mira.
Huh?
Plus, you were pretty quick to declare that the recent outbreak of graffiti in the art on your boat was done by the same person. That's because you have a keen eye for artists.
Well, I appreciate the compliment.
but I think you might be overstating things. Did I not say the graffiti's all scribbles to me?
We heard what you said about having your contacts in the art world by Kasara's work. I'm afraid there's no coming back from such a contradiction. Just a minute, Wilmer. This entire time your goal has been to find some unknown, uber-talented graffiti artist. And use her as your personal cash cow, wasn't it? And that's not even to mention that lie about the damages being 10 million Mira. That's just what Kasara's art would sell for. Only connecting the dots because Van said something to me earlier, but Wilmer's come up as a suggested target in my Phantom Thief file in the past, which means now's my chance. Yeah, I can't believe it took me so long to notice, though.
So what? We've already agreed to settle things with her approval, too. The way I see it, you have no right to complain.
She only agreed because you threatened her.
If you're thinking of reporting me to the police, I would reconsider. After all, doing so would likely place the blame squarely on your own shoulders. I mean, think about it. You illegally barged into my warehouse, assaulted me, and even attempted to steal all my valuables.
You think they'll believe something like that?
Well, you said it yourselves. I've been in business in Messeldom for quite some time. I've got a certain amount of sway around here, enough to cover up any mistakes even. Now it's high time you meddlers saw your way out. I think. Don't you agree?
What are we gonna do, Van? We can't just let him go.
We'll lose out if we keep pushing. None of our normal methods are gonna work here. That said, I'm not exactly keen on letting scheming old men get out their way. Guess the only thing we can do now is leave it in her hands.
Her?
Oh shit. What was that?
Nice sneak. A card? Can't be. Yeah, the theme! If evil hides in the darkness, then my justice will be a shining light. Grimcat, at your service. I've come to take a special treasure from a certain villain.
Grimcat? Isn't she just some silly legend? And what do you mean a special treasure? Are you talking about this girl? You're delusional if you think I'll lose to you. What?
Recovery successful. When did you... Could it really be... Hold on, what exactly is happening here? Don't worry, you can leave the rest to me.
Not too shabby.
So that's who he was talking about. Listen up. From this moment, this child is mine. You try to take my things, and you'd better be prepared for retribution. I'll steal your entire fortune and spread it all across of Messeldom.
Don't think you can intimidate me with your bluffing.
Wanna try me? For starters, how about I take all the mirror you've piled up from not paying your taxes? Then I think I'll take your secret account book and parade it around town. It's hidden behind a door that can only be opened by a single key, right? One that's on you at all times.
How can you possibly know that? Are you truly a phantom thief?
Seems you still don't understand the position you're in. I take it that means your status and ill-gotten gains mean less to you than I thought.
No, please, wait. You win. I just have to pull back from the girl, right?
How half-hearted can you get? Say it with your chest or not at all.
Damn it. All right, I swear I'll leave her alone. I'll never interact with that kid ever again. Are you happy now, thief?
You act too big for your britches, but fine. I suppose I'll accept it. Pray we never run into each other a Grendel criminal. And thus I bid you adieu.
Terminal! How did that Grimcat end up finding her way here? Everything was going so well. Well, that's the end of that. We can just leave this guy here. Let's get going.
Yeah, right behind you. I thought my heart was going to explode back there. I never thought I'd actually get to meet Grimcat, though. And she even saved me. Yeah, it's a miracle she managed to show up. Right, Judith? Come on, don't need to act all sulky about things. I wouldn't be acting so sulky if somebody didn't wait until the last second to give me the signal. You guys didn't happen to see where she ran off to after she brought me outside, did you? She told me to wait for you all to show up. Are you friends of hers or something? No, not us. That'd be crazy. Let's just say we bumped into her a few times. Oh, well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I wanted to thank you all for coming to rescue me, I mean. Still can't believe that old guy was such a creep, though. And I screamed like such a little girl, too. Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I mean, I was pretty freaked out myself. Let's just be glad that everything's worked out in the end. Oh, I almost forgot. Grimcat gave me a message to pass along. What did she say? She said I may have told him that you were mine, but the truth is you're free now. Oh, that's a little sad to hear. You think so? Why's that? Don't worry, it's alright. She's done more than enough for me already. I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess the world isn't such a bad place after all. I wish I knew how to thank her for saving me. Maybe I'll try giving some more thought to my future. I've been doing whatever I felt like since coming to Messeldon, but it might just be time for a change. Sounds like a good plan to me, anyway.
If there's anything you can do while we're in the area, just give us a holler. We give some pretty good discounts to our success stories, you know?
Can't let the act down for a minute, can you, man? Thanks. I appreciate it. With that, curtain closes on the case. Yippee!
That's all, folks.
Mirror deposit confirmed. Plus in both. Nice. I can see how that ended up being law and chaos both. Oh boy. That was a fun one. That was a fun side quest. Oh, that is not the path down. Now that we got that out of the way, we can finally move on with the plot. My throat's kind of feeling under the weather today, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for. We're at 32 minutes. I might not even have this recording be an hour, but I'm going to keep it until this next story beat at least. So let's see what we got going on. Zecht Arms. Zecht Arms. You never know it from the outside, but supposedly the place is heavily guarded.
Security's part of the business, so we'll have to stay on our toes. Good to go, Judith?
Yep, just say the word. Cause the main story to advance. We're ready.
Alright, gang, let's get this infiltration mission underway.
In we go! You gonna do some Grimcat stuff? New music.
Huh? What's wrong? You see something? Nah, just some condensation on the camera lens. We'll report it to the chief developer next chance we get.
Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. Boo doo boo doo doo boo boo. Yep.
Okay, looks like this is the spot.
Ching. She's so cool. Wow, didn't expect this floor plan to be so thorough. Even shows where all the air ducts lead. What the hell? Voice? I didn't expect any type of weird lyrical tracks, casually. Appears to be a copy from the police's internal investigation, with some additional updated details for good measure. According to this, the security system is being monitored from an office on the 3rd floor. The server room we'll want to access is likely underground, but after all the renovations they've made, the specifics are unclear.
So we've got two goals here. Knock out their security and scope out a route to the basement. Speed is the name of the game here. Maybe we can give those new functions you mentioned a trial run, Katra.
Oh, you mean the ones I installed in the field? Honestly, this is a really cool trio to have for like infiltration stuff. Because we have, you know, the Phantom Thief, we have the tech guy, and then we have Van, who's kind of an all-rounder and is used to more below the bar stuff.
Yeah, I'll bet they can get the job done.
Same goes for a notorious phantom thief here. Fair enough. No backing down now that Granny's spurred me on. I like this tune. This is a real nice one. Damn.
Okay, let's have a look-see.
Single character Grimcat section.
This place is locked down tight.
Oh, this is really sick.
Too bad they didn't account for yours truly.
Just wall ran through it. Fuck it. I thought we were getting a mocap scene, but no, she just ran over that shit.
That's odd. I feel so
Sleeping gas.
sleepy all of a sudden.
It's cool to see Grimcat actually do stuff. Like, we're so used to just her being a dumbass that's incompetent, but now she's doing shit properly.
Offline.
I mean, she is kind of new at
All clear
being
on my
Grimcat.
end. How's it going over there, Katra?
How's that thin steak into your face?
Making progress. Hang tight for now. The air duct I sent Theo through has more sensors than I anticipated. Seems a little cramped in there. Can you manage, Theo?
Yes, Katra. It should be traversable in auto mode.
Roger that. I'll let you take the wheel then.
Am I gonna play as... Oh my god. We can't play as... We can't have a Grimcat section or anything, but we can have this. It is cool, the stuff that they're putting into this game, though. Woo, 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 woo. This is just a very nice tune to listen to, in all honesty. It's really different from usual Trails tracks. It almost sounds like something I'd hear in like the Somnium Files instead or something. All right. Wowzers. Sneaking mission successful.
Underground sector confirmed. Infiltration route identified.
All right. Nice. Got her in. That we do. Theo managed to secure just enough space for a human to pass through. Great work. I'll rendezvous with you in the basement. See you there. No time to waste. Let's roll out. About that, Van, there's one more issue. How the hell do we get up there? Oh, right. Bit of a tough climb for you, ain't it? So, you want to go piggyback or princess carry? Very funny. Make like a stool and get on all fours. Oh my god. Work their way through the route. Imagine Van crawling through an air duct is very funny imagery. Yo, the base? There we are. Looks like some kind of research and manufacturing zone. I was gonna say, Van has pretty broad shoulders. I imagine it was not an easy time getting through an air duct. Yes, yeah. You can tell it's been heavily renovated. We need to watch our step. Seems their automated security systems are still online. That's a sure sign as any that we're in the right place. Ah, Judith. Nice work earlier. Did you check the other floors just in case? Hey, stick with the Grimcat, remember? Anyway, did a lab through the air ducts. None of the rooms up there fit what we're looking for. This is definitely a Sena track. It's been a while since I've heard Sena do this type of stuff. In that case, the server room we're after must be somewhere ahead. Almata probably built this place as a hideaway. Chances are Zecht Arms is helping themselves to it. Right, and that main terminal should contain a full catalog of this branch's records. Enough twiddling our thumbs then. Time to get the show on the road. Okay. Lead the way, Grimcat.
I'll show you all what the Phantom Thief Grimcat is made of.
You sure are fired up about this.
She gets real choony at
I think
times.
she's just terrified of getting an earful from the old Grimcat if she screws this up.
True.
Let's get in there and win one for the team. There. Okay.
Engaging enemy.
So true.
Got this in the bag.
All right. Well, it's nice that we have Grimcat because she is just buffed during all this type of stuff, I think. Like, she has increased stats and stuff like that.
Nice going, Van.
Do-da-do-damn.
Marduk security robots? Wait, no.
There.
There's something different about them.
I think these were made by Zecht Arms, though they look like rip-offs of the society's archaisms.
In other words, they have zero integrity, but copying those had to have taken some skill.
Our chance!
All right. There we are.
That went great.
You did great, Van.
Can't do anything with that quite yet. Can go this way, though.
Let's get to work.
Nice try. Wow. Tore through that thing.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
What do we got down here? Doggies.
There. Eat this. Point dart.
Shit.
Now or never. This one's gonna knock your socks off.
All right. How much damage? Quite a bit. One shot.
Looks like some kind of laboratory. Had to be the
I'm
stars.
curious about what's inside,
Hey,
but
Judith.
I doubt the main terminal's in there.
I wonder if them pointing it out means that we're gonna go in there later. Wouldn't be surprised with this game. Eat steel uses magic. There we go. Boop bop. Oh, one of
Picked
these.
the wrong guy to fight.
Been a while since
Great,
we
Van.
haven't done this since the first one. How do we do this again? Yeah, whatever.
Conducting search. That's a good lock. Now do me a bypass the security.
There we
Confirming surroundings.
go. Whoa! Almost got.
Confirming surroundings. Conducting search.
There we go.
This is kid stuff. Time's almost up.
Ah, shit.
That's a good lock. Now do no sweat.
Looked it up.
I made
There we
it.
go.
This thing's as good as unlocked.
I kind of fucked that up because I was using the speed up function. Alter aim. What? Wait, hold up.
Commencing maintenance.
Okay, hold
Switching to maintenance.
hold the
Switching to
phone.
maintenance mode.
Oh, legit. This is like a legitimate. What the hell? ATS. Huh? Interesting. That's cool. Cool they haven't. Also, I definitely haven't gotten all this yet, so. Here, let's just
Pick a type.
go for this.
Here's my
Fuck it.
recommendation. Switch.
Commencing maintenance.
And then you need something that you can't use. See, what can you do? Let's go for this. And then put this on.
Skill
Here we
confirmed.
go. I always forget, like, using Judith in combat is very much a double-edged sword at times because
Engaging enemy.
she has decent damage output, but at the same time, you also have to worry about the flip side, where she is also very susceptible to damage. And the hollow core that I have on her is not helping.
Going, Van.
Celestial Bomb.
Engaging enemy.
There we go. Boom.
Our chance. Van. Here's a little more.
Ow. Owie, owie, owie.
I didn't even break.
We found our way forward.
Cool. It's one down at least. This game's been really fun so far. I'm glad we're getting into more Dungeon Crawl on his sides, the Machien Gachien.
Treasure.
Break 2. Oh, shit. And right after I gave her break 1. All right.
Commencing maintenance.
Might as well.
Skill confirmed.
No problem with having more stun, right? Especially on the character I'm currently playing as. Honestly, yeah. The game's just kind of been fun. The plot hasn't really been moving too fast to this chapter. But, you know, I'm still kind of riding off the high from the previous chapter, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. Oh!
Had to be the star of the show.
And this game just really has a fun cast. It's just kind of fun seeing interactions between these three. Like, it's a very fun... What am I trying to say? It's a good trio to have compared to previous...
Found our way forward.
Like, I'm glad we didn't get, like, a really basic setup, and we got an interesting trio here. Judith, Van, and Katra is, like, a very nice one. Just different. Just having the... I don't know. It's not like a specific dynamic or anything. It's just nice to have different dynamics in general. Even if there isn't really, like, a notable character building between them, it's just nice to have a mix-up in that regard, I suppose. Alright. Murder them all. God bless.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Hit 2. Hit 3. I need to play Rhythm Heaven one of these days. One of those series that I've kind of wanted to take...
Looks like we can rest here.
What am I trying to say? That I've wanted to take part in, but I haven't really gotten around to any of these at all. I could technically open one of these if I wanted to. If anything, I probably do want to open stuff for Van first. Eh? Oh, right, I need to open that one first. Like, opening stuff for Van just makes sense. He is the pro tag. We are indeed going to have him the most out of anyone. Fuck it. Open that one. And then... Alright. And then we go here. Go there.
Modify what type do you prefer?
And fuck it. Go for physical.
That's a single element. That's a single element.
That's a
slot.
single element slot.
That's a single element slot.
I didn't know that.
Commencing.
Switching to maintenance. Shifting to maintenance. That's a single element slot.
I can take this from... Oh wait, she does have that.
Shifting to
Adjusting or let me handle this.
modify.
Commencing maintenance.
Yeah, oh wait, she did have that. Whoops. You don't really need that right now though, so put something else on. Sure, mind one.
Switching. Modifying your orbit. That's a single element. New shard
Phantom
skill
start, and then I can do...
That's a new shard skill.
That's a single, that's a single, that's a single element slot. Alright, there we go. Let's save. We're about to go into some type of boss fight, so might as well keep it on lock over here. No, don't save a second time, though. That would be a bit too foolhardy. Oh, shit, I didn't even heal. Whoops.
Find the computer room!
So, this is the main terminal? Looks awfully extensive. Even more so than I expected. It just might rival the one we have back at the Institute. They need an incredibly talented engineer on staff to get any use out of it, though.
Clock's ticking. Ready to do your thing, Katra?
I'll get right on it. Theo, Zeros, back me up. Understood.
Moo.
Zeros, I know your voice, but I'm still gonna rough every single time. I'm in. Wait, what's this?
Looks like a list of custom-made armaments not found in their official lineup. There's some recent orders on here from a certain mafia boss for needle gun and mechanized gauntlets.
Gee, I wonder who those were for.
I think we can guess who those went to.
Yep.
Hey, we're in this episode too.
Specs weren't just about raising lethality either. These things were developed to be as excruciating for their victims as possible. The results were of exceptional interest and elevated our company's weapons engineering to new heights.
It's despicable. So what if Almata's the one who asked for it? They definitely crossed a line. Criminal activity is one thing, but this is on another level entirely. The same applies to their experiments on giving monsters the ability to use shard skills. And here's a report from the unit that participated in the death game in Erasion. I knew there had to be some more to it. It turns out their true aim was test data on the nuclear weapon. This place was purchased about 2 months ago. They must have been hoping for more information on that front. After closing the deal, we inspected every nook and cranny of the interior and scrutinized each speck of dust. What a filthy pack of hyenas!
I'll tell you one thing. These guys wouldn't think twice about abducting a kid in broad daylight. Any intel on that front, Katra?
Give me a moment to check. I got a hit. Hold on. This is...
Well, what have we here? A couple of prying rodents
Who?
and a bona fide cat burglar to boot.
New character?
Oh, you'll make an excellent specimen.
Who the hell are you?
What was it you called yourself again? Grim Cat? I don't know what you're doing with that Spriggan from Edith.
Who the hell are you? It actually says Zecht Arms there.
But it won't matter after I have you stripped of that skimpy outfit and plastered all over the morning news.
What the hell is your deal?
Oh, what's with this creep?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
I'm guessing she's the one who runs this place.
Interesting. I gotta say, I didn't even expect a character from Zecht Arms to matter. Chief Developer Rosalie.
Correct. I am Rosalie, head of development at Zecht Arms. A pleasure to meet you odious little problem solvers in the flesh. You've hampered our efforts more times than I can count. But even still, it's lovely of you to drop in and visit.
What is your deal?
Thanks for having us. Best field trip I've taken in a while.
We've already documented the numerous criminal acts and ethical violations committed by your company.
And we'll see to it that you pay the price for them. Better get your affairs in order. Oh, it seems you're unacquainted with our code of conduct. I suppose we'll just have to beat it into you.
They haven't showed the person next to her.
Zecht Arms corporate policy paragraph
Is it just a
4.
generic or?
Submit yourself, mind, body, and soul to Madame Rosalie's research.
What the fuck type of policy is that? And people sign up to be here?
As it happens, we have some new products we're preparing to launch. Your contribution as guinea pigs is greatly appreciated.
What is with you, weirdo? Freak! Okay, never mind. They are just generics. They just weren't focusing on them.
Our trip doesn't even begin to describe this.
Ain't the time to be making quips, Judith. Keep your head in the game.
Hey, don't say Judith.
We're more than a match for scum like them. Theo, Zeros, prepare for combat.
All right, well, luckily you're just like a researcher. It's not like you're gonna be fighting. You have voice lines? Who gives a shit? You're generics. Let's see here.
For Zecht Arms.
I only have regular crests. I don't really have any other.
You'll be sorry.
Let's see here. I can do Chronos Break. That'll actually probably work on them, but... Zecht Arms, dude!
Our chance!
Let's go Satellite here.
You'll be sorry.
Oh, that fucking interrupted? You're crazy. You're insane. Back up.
Here goes.
Back up, let me be.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
You'll be our next experiment.
Let's see here.
Dice you up.
Now or never.
Check this shit. Oh, crit, S-Craft, and Grimcat form. This shit's gonna do numbers. Boom!
Forgive me.
Oh my god. They're fucking dead, dude. Alright, sick of your shit too.
Time for the main event.
Time to ruin my vocal cords. Bam! Vandalize! Raid!
No way.
No way! I can't believe this! Oh fuck, she's dead.
Vital's low. I'm not doing so well.
What the fuck? I didn't think that would happen. Alright. Okay, note to self. Oh wait, because she's dead, it reset? Huh. Or you know. Anyways, yeah, let's get you, just get you back up here, champ.
There!
Oh, you actually go first still.
It's go
Color me impressed. Let's go for this. One down. And let's go and do... Do you think we'll have a phase 2? Probably not, right?
Activating skill.
Unleashing full strength. Lance mode.
See the new delivery.
Digama driver.
Driver! Woo!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Sometimes you just gotta go for the kill. Just a little bit of EXP.
How can this be? The numbers were in our favor in every conceivable way.
Nerd.
Did I miscalculate our firepower? No. These simpletons are at fault for using my weapons suboptimally.
We weren't about to lose to someone who treats human beings like objects.
What he said. You've got no business playing with people's lives.
Truth.
Now give it up. You're through.
Well, aren't we pleased with ourselves? Sorry to say, I always come equipped with a backup plan.
What the?
Let me just blow the place up.
We have a new form of toxic gas in the works.
Oh no.
Sadly, there's only enough antidote for one person. And this button here? Oh, a single press and this entire floor will be fumigated.
All right, use your whip, Judith.
So long, you feculent fools. Have fun writhing in hellish agony.
Ugh. I'll have Theo Interceptor.
Now, I can get over there faster.
If you're talking about all those hazmats lying
Oh
around,
shit!
we already trashed them on the way.
Yo!
That is to say, they've either been torched or frozen. Anything more would have been a hassle.
They've been what?
Monsters.
Owned.
Well, that was hardly satisfying. Though I suppose we shouldn't expect much more from mere lackeys.
It can't be. The church? Here?
You always know when there's something like this that there's always got to be someone that shows up. It's like a Trails trope at this point.
Well, if it ain't our two knights in shining armor, the hell brings them around?
The Gralsritter. They came to Calvert during that mess with Almata last year.
Yep. Hey, girl. How you doing? The 4th Dominion. And the 11th.
How do you do, everyone? It's been some time. And a special hello to you, Van. That beastly look-alike of yours nearly had you marked for a manhunt.
Nothing gets past you guys. But that ain't what you're here about, is it?
One would hope not.
Had you quaking there for a bit, huh, Master's pet? You're right, though. We just had a little errand to take care of in the area. Speaking of which, how's about you give us the lowdown on Almata's legacy?
Oh, so that's what you're after.
Ah,
It seems we're all on the same page.
guess so.
So the Gralsritter managed to sniff us out too. Even Ouroboros' enforcers would struggle to keep up with their stigmas. Oh, they're monsters in every sense of the word. They'd be the specimens of the century. If I only had the means to capture them.
You might be cracked in the head.
I hate to resort to this, but I'm in no position to be picky. You might want to brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Say what?
Her VA is so good.
Oh? Still have some fight in you, do we?
She just ran?
A hidden passageway? I can't believe we let that happen.
Ugh, that Poindexter's one crafty bastard. Get your ass out here, you little shit!
God, she's awesome.
That door looks sturdy as anything. I doubt it'll budge.
Right you are! This beauty is made out of a specially crafted super alloy developed by the Society.
Can they even hear you? And
It'll
you
take
them?
a good long while before even you
Or,
can
and
brute
they
force
you?
your way through.
I don't know.
By then, I'll have reactivated the security system, deployed our entire arsenal, and...
Well, she may have slipped away this time, but there's more than one way to serve her just desserts.
Shall we clear out their files before heading out? We already have all the copies we need.
Good call. It'd be a disservice to the world just leaving them behind.
Huh? What are you guys yammering on about?
Oh, I see. There's no shortage of incriminating evidence in here. This is particularly
She's just sitting here like, fuck.
Even in the eyes of the church.
Mentally, she's just like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Just a minute. What are you doing with my servers? Listen here. That research data is the heart and soul of our company. Peruse it at your leisure. All I ask is that you be delicate.
Oh, look at this. Their servers at headquarters are pulling backups from this branch via the OrbitalNet.
Catra's such a little shit at times. It's so funny.
We may as well delete them too while we're at it.
Didn't realize you were familiar with the Kitty Engine's admin mode, Catra.
Reset gave me a crash course. Ren and Essie offered some pointers during last year's incident, too.
Wow.
The servers at Zecht Arms headquarters will be secure, but I should be able to make do with the same software from way back when. Theo, initiate automated hacking.
Understood, Catra.
Looks like you've got it all taken care of.
Wow, this kid really knows his stuff. I guess if they give you an Arge, you might as well go the whole Selge.
True.
It's not as if our little malefactor will raise a hand to stop you, now that she's cut and run.
Now hold on a moment. Our blood, sweat, and tears went into putting those together.
Too bad.
All the research we stole, all the back alley lowlives we experimented on.
You know, despite the fact of how she acts, she's kind of a very comedic type of villain. Like Team Rocket-esque almost. Kind of a fail girl, sopping wet cat of a villain.
Surely this is only a bluff, huh? You'd never do something so hasty as...
First firewall bypassed. Commencing hacking on second firewall. Analyzing security protocols. 3%, 6%, 10%.
Let's reroute some additional power from this terminal. Kitty Engine, engage. Take no prisoners.
My heart 6 years of my life, all for nothing.
6 years in the joint made you a fucking...
Please, leave my precious data alone.
Click. I experienced a major server crash that day, losing a considerable amount of data in the process. Packet of evidence attesting their illegal activities was then delivered to both the police and the Brazier Guild. Although Rosalie, their chief developer, managed to escape, the company itself had been dealt a critical blow. Holy shit. Dude, what the hell is she gonna do now? Your company's dirty little secrets are all mine now. They just dropped a fucking calling card of that. Wow. And next day. What the fuck is that all about even? Like, surely she doesn't just exist just for that scene, right? But also, like, what the fuck else is going on, dude? The police got a card from Grimcat too, and let us investigate the premises. I'm sorry, but all of the doors to the building are locked. None of the staff has shown up either, so I'm afraid my hands are tied. Sneaky bastards. Fine, I'll just get a warrant and force my way in. Shoutouts, shoutouts. Meanwhile...
Well, I finally got the intel we need to make some headway. Sure you don't mind throwing your lot in with us again?
Yeah, it's cool. You guys beat us to the punch anyway. Didn't realize your crew was gunning after the legacy too, though.
It's not too much that we want it for ourselves. We're more keen on what it actually is.
Right now, it feels like it could be anything. A stash of Mira, drugs, heavy weapons. Frankly, nothing is off the table. That's all the more reason to verify what we're dealing with. It seems we share a general understanding then. Our goal, in essence, is to assess the situation, determine whether this legacy is an artifact, and, in the case that it is, recover it. So long as that goal remains unimpeded, Whatever you do is of no import to us. No reason we can't join forces then. At least until we actually find the thing.
Artifacts mean jack to us anyway, so yeah. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
Now that we've settled that, let's cut to the chase. I've been sifting through the files from Zecht Arms' server. And so far, this is the best lead I've got.
Robin Glasgow. Must be a report on Luke's pops.
Right. Evidently, they were investigating him in great detail. As for why, well, see for yourself. 43, impoverished family in Messeldom, yada yada. Eventually became a boy to prolific drug dealer. Join of Almata, yada yada. Low rank, avoided purge that followed the unseating of Almata's original leader. Okay. Family remains unaware of his true occupation, as even his wife is fully convinced that he works as a day laborer. Alright.
I didn't realize we were dealing with someone so close to the Mafia's core. That explains why Zecht Arms is on the hunt for him. He's one of Almata's last dangling threads. Their supply specialist on top of that.
If anyone's got the dirt on the legacy, it's this guy. And the quickest way to get it is to smoke him out and grill him. Zecht Arms had that same thought, I imagine. There's also another report in here that caught my eye. Analysis led to a Crimson Fragment, component that Almata referred to as the final key. Crimson Fragment is part of Almata's legacy. Strong possibility that Robin Glasgow is currently in possession of it. Chief Devon Rosalie seems to have some other ideas. And they call it the final key. If it weren't for this report, I'd think it was made up. Oh yeah, this thing's a real deal. With a name like that, it's got artifact written all over it. The likelihood is high, to be sure. But suppose their hypothesis hold water and this Robin Glasgow truly did make off with it. What are the odds of him sticking around in Messeldon? It's certainly plausible that he fled for good. But at the same time, he has roots here, and concealment seems to be a forte of his. Don't forget Zecht Arms either. They've been skulking in and out and around town, probing every last place they can think of.
Maybe he couldn't bear to leave his family behind. That'll line up with Luca's story, but something about this is nagging at me.
Long story short, our next step is to track this man down. It'll be tricky, though. With how long he's dodged the guild and the police. True as that may be, Zecht Arms did keep tabs on the spots they knew he frequented. There must be a safe house or hidden passage somewhere around one of them. They wouldn't have been combing their way through the city otherwise.
Nice find, Katra. That'll save us some effort.
Park Heights, Messeldom Chapel, Bathhouse. I'll pass between any of the above. Sheesh, make it longer, why don't they?
Sure didn't narrow it down. Taking these off one by one will take forever and a half.
Nothing for it. We're obligated to lend our aid.
Oh, but you needn't strain yourself, Celise. Clairvoyance isn't exactly your strong suit, after all.
Hey, I can do it no problem with when the chips are down. Still, you do have more practice than me, so fine. I'll let you feel that part. You're talking about that power you pulled out during last year's incident, right? It's kind of hard doing Judith and Celise in the same scene. I give them similar voices, it's just that Celise is more like forward, more direct and more blunt. Are you sure that'll come in handy here?
Well, strictly speaking, its intended use is detecting spiritual presences. However, it should prove sufficient for identifying hidden rooms or passageways. That's one nifty little trick.
It sounds similar to a shard search, only on a much broader scale. We can make use of Theo and Zeros' scanners too. Let's split up and see what we uncover. Alright.
Do it.
I could cover more ground. He and Celise opted to focus on the larger structures. While the rest of us search around other places, because yippee. Wham, wham. Van and company branched out, inspecting a wider variety of locations with the help of Theo and Zeros. Wonder if we're actually gonna find the place easily. Eventually. Good old Van. Always good for this type of stuff. We're down to our final candidate. That would be Club Barracuda over in the back streets.
Oh yeah, the one that's underground. Funny, I didn't pick up on any hidden routes in there yesterday.
Hey, if it was that easy, it wouldn't be hidden. Well, come on, let's get in there and scope the place out.
We may want to ensure we're prepared first, now that our search is nearing a close.
Good idea. If something does turn up, we could be in there for a while. Actually, if it's okay with you guys, can we see how the shoot is coming along? Gotti was running off on another one of his wild tangents yesterday evening. So I want to check if things are going smoothly for Nina and the others. I'm a little curious myself. We did assist with the production in a way.
Works for me. Let's swing by a bit before heading down for the club.
Oh, look.
I suppose we're in for a cold front then. Hope it doesn't start to accumulate too much.
I, for one, happen to find the snow to be quite pleasant.
Yeah, I guess it ain't so bad.
Holy shit! Oh my god, I had to shut myself up because of the fucking active voice. They're playable! They are playable! Oh my god! Fuck, god, why is my throat dead? Why do I have to stop the recording? Holy shit, yo, this hard! Holy shit, look at her! Hold up, go right to the fucking portrait. Check that shit, dude! Dude, the expression is so raw! Oh my god, dude. This art is insane. All the art has been insane for this art, but dude, look at this! The colors, everything, the weapon, the stance. Girl is hitting that shit. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. I already thought she was one of the coolest looking characters, but like, god damn. Oh my god. Fourth Dominion of the Septarian Church. Septian Church's Gralsritter. Templar sword that's almost as tall as she is, crushing her foes with reckless assaults. Okay. Giant flame serpent. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Okay. Multiple serpent related things. Burning blades. Right, she has a Templar sword, so she's also going to use it for like... She's going to extend the thing instead of just straight up cutting it all the time. Suitor's Judgment. Power... Sword enveloped in flame. Okay, this is A, so that's pretty interesting. Cone. Short cone, but still cone. Power of fire to strengthen the user and attack foes. Huh. Damage up and burn. That's actually sounds sick as hell. This art is insane, dude. His is also very nice. 11th Dominion fights with a Templar sword modeled after a rapier and pierces foes. This is expert precision. Check his as well. Obviously, I'm a bigger fan of frickin' Salice's design, but his is very nice too. I love his weapon. It's very unique. And as far as these, obviously he is the more, well, I guess his attack's still higher than his art's damage, so maybe he's more of a balanced. But I don't know, his magic for that too. Physical, magic, physical, yeah. Niflheim, permafrost that freezes all foes. Swarm of frozen blades that cut down all foes on its path. Thin blade of ice that tears frozen foes asunder. Red tinted ice blades that destroy all foes in their path. All these sound very interesting.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna actually run around as her now. This is insane, dude. Shit, and there's more we can... Wait, oh crap, I gotta check someone. Please don't. Oh fuck, don't tell me they're here. Oh god, they're here. Fuck. Damn it, they're here. So I can technically do stuff with... I could technically bring them to the frickin' theater. Shit. Okay. These haven't refreshed at all, have they? No. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, well, clearly I need to adjust our shit here. Let's go party lineup. Here. I need to have him in the main party, too. You know what? Van, get your ass out of here. Pro tag my ass. Walk around as him, too.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go around as Celeste, though. Anyways, I said I was gonna end the recording. I really should. Otherwise, I'm gonna run my throat into the damn ground. Get out the road, you dumbass! Now, the question is, was that me or Celeste that was saying that? Yeah. NPCs have refreshed, so I've got a lot of stuff to check out off camera. This is the best chance I'm gonna get to stop. And I'd say we made some decent progress overall. Oh, hey, look, the frickin'... That's a new bracer. Huh. Alright. Well, I'll make sure to save him for next time. I'd say we made some decent progress, though. We made it through a whole dungeon, did a side quest, met a new character, and got 2 new ones to the party. And meaning that we got them, we're probably gonna be able to bring them into the Marken Gotken. So that's gonna be really cool. But we'll save that for next time on Trails Through Daybreak 2. Thank you very much for watching. And adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.